Let me show you how to leverage the Cloud MCP server to organize folders directly on your desktop using the power of Cloud. Now, Cloud MCP servers come with a number of options to use. We've done demos around leveraging GitHub, GitLab, Git, Puppeteer, Brave Search, you name it. But for today, let's dive into the file system server. Now, what does this do? This allows you to perform actions directly on your file system leveraging the Cloud interface. Read directories, create directories, delete files, move files, search, get metadata, and a whole list of capabilities. Now, this is one of those demos that we have to give a caveat that bad things can happen when you start deleting or moving files on your desktop. So I would proceed with tremendous caution when experimenting with this tool. So I'm going to do a demo here, but use this at your own risk. That's it. Let's jump in. Here is the usage. You're going to want to grab this usage config, and it's very simple. It's just an MCP server. It says file system, the command, and some arguments. In the arguments, you got to put in the allowed directories. If you're using on Mac, just specify users, username, and then whatever directory you want or any other path you want to have access to. Now, so grab that. We're going to go back over. Open up your Cloud desktop, the config, have that pasted. Now, if you are using Cursor, it's very easy. Just do a command and you can prompt for Cursor to directly insert that, and it will do that in a way that is nicely formatted for you. So you're getting all of these AI tools coming together and working. Once you have that, go ahead, save it. And that's all we need. With all that done, let's go in and launch the Cloud chat interface. As you come in, first thing to observe, there are numerous MCP tools now available. In addition to the Brave Search, which we've seen before, we now have a file system server available. In here, there are a number of functions. Create directory, get file info, list allowed directories, list directory, move file, read multiple files, search files, write files. This is a lot we can do with all of these functions. I'm sure the sky is the limit in terms of what's possible. For something that folks might be looking to do, depending on the time of the year, it might be around organizing your files, organizing your folders in your directory. To give you an idea, we're starting with this blank directory on my desktop called DemoHub. So you can imagine you're taking classes, you're making YouTube videos, organizing your finance, your family life. It all takes directories and folders to get that organized. The question is, can Claude help us with that simply by chatting and giving it the power to interact and move things and name files and keep that folder structure organized for us? I can tell you, ChatGPT cannot do this as of yet, and that's why this MCP protocol is so fascinating to me. Go ahead and run this. You can pause and read the instruction. At the end, I say, be elaborate and be exhaustive. Fire that off. It's running and something's happening, which I'm going to clarify here. It's not realizing that I wanted to use the MCP. It's just giving me the folder structure. This is not what I expected. I could see my MCP tools are available, but it did not use that. And here's what you can do. You can say, use the file MCP. If you specifically wanted to use the file system MCP, you are more than welcome to specify that in any of your prompts. You should know when to use what, but in cases like this, you can get that specified. So in here, I'm going to allow once. It's telling me it's going to use that MCP. Let's just do it for this chat. I think I know what's happening. Go back over here. You can see the magic happening, right? It's creating the education, personal. It's creating the work, projects, creating communication. It's creating courses, research. That's all happening by itself. That is amazing. Now, if there were files and I wanted to move them around, this can all create those for me, all right? So let's go back. I don't know how much is done yet. Let's do allow. So it's thinking and moving. And I think at the end, we should have all those folders created here. Is there anything in there? Nothing yet. So this seems simple. But just imagine, it saved me 10 minutes or 15 minutes of thinking about creating this folder structure. Now imagine you want a folder structure. Imagine you have a scenario from the 2000s where every year you want to have a folder structure with a year and a month. So going from January to December, from 2000 to 2010, 2010 to 2020, 2020 to 2030. For people who are very rigorous around your folder structure, you probably have something like that on your desktop. And keeping track of that definitely takes time. But here we have Claude being able to do all of that and interact with our file system just like that. Let's try this. You can say search for top. Here I'm saying search for top restaurants around me and save them in a file locally. Now this should leverage Brave Search. When it finds the restaurants, it should save them to a file locally, which you can then use for some other task. Being able to string these MCPs is really a game changer. Let's go back to my folder, dining, top restaurants, and let's open that up, and we can see top restaurants around me as of this date: Riverside Grill, Spice Route, Bella Notte, Green Garden, Oceans Catch, and does have some of the addresses there. So there you have it. I think this is a cool tool. The sky is really the limit in terms of what you can imagine and do with this space. Is evolving fast. I am excited. Hope you're excited as me. This is one of those demos where I'll encourage you to use it with caution. Just make sure you don't end up deleting something on your desktop. Other than that, I think it's amazing. Links in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. This has been Fru here with DemoHub. Thank you for watching and sticking to the end. I'll see you in the next demo.